In terms of what it means for me is mostly it means opportunity. Because since I got here, I managed to do a lot of different things that I'm really proud of now. Like I've gotten a job in the first 2 weeks of moving in.
What is the CMHA Condo program?
The CMHA Condo program is a nonprofit housing program that is really based on the fundamentals of a housing first principles. So this program has been in existence since 2003. The theory behind it is that scattered site independent housing for people with lived experiences of homelessness, mental health issues, and addictions, that they will recover and succeed best and desire independent housing. And so we were able, with funding back in 2003, to purchase 22 scattered site apartments in condos and set up individuals with this history of homelessness and mental health and addictions as tenants in these units. And since then, it's grown. We have 40 units now. And so we've been operating this program for quite some time, very successfully, and very happy to promote it.
So we created the condo program toolkit, and the toolkit is a product of a larger case study where a group of us researchers from CRECS partnered with CMHA Ottawa to examine the implementation client outcomes of the condo program. And so the case study included interviews and data across multiple levels, including tenants, staff, and property managers. And the main goal of the project was to determine how the program functions and explore the program's reach, quality of housing, and tenant satisfaction.
What does the condo program mean to you?
The condo program means a few different things to me. First off, it means security, because it's geared to my income, so it's something I can afford. And if I don't make as much money as I normally do, then it's more affordable and easier to use. That's more the subsidy piece. The condo itself, I'm really thankful to be in here. I mean, it's really spacious. Before here, I was living in an a house with like 8 other people. In terms of what it means for me is mostly it means opportunity. Because since I got here, I managed to do a lot of different things that I'm really proud of now. Like I've gotten a job in the first 2 weeks of moving in at a retail store, and then I end up going to school at Carleton University. I'm going to my 3rd year now. This wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't done this before. I worked for Schizophrenia Society of Canada. There are a lot of opportunities that popped up since then because I found housing. If I didn't find housing, these opportunities I wouldn't have had access to in any shape, way, or form. So I'm really thankful for the condominium program that CMHA offers, because it's done so much for me in terms of my health. Like I've been able to quit smoking since I moved in too, and I'm clean off. I've been clean for a while, and I'm thankful for that. I'm not saying it's because of the condominium program, but they're big support for me. I put in the effort, but they definitely helped out a lot. So I just wanted to say what it means to me is opportunity. It gives me a chance to do something with my life that I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise.
So this program, as Lisa mentioned, is based on housing first principles. So those include immediate access to permanent scattered site housing that have no requirement for housing readiness, a level of consumer choice and self-determination. It's recovery oriented, individualized supports, and social and community integration. So as we captured the process of development and its strengths, we wanted to create this toolkit as an accessible document. So it separates from the academic papers that as researchers we would normally put out, and it's intended for use for the community members and organizations to seek as a guide and inspiration for new program development when looking to develop more affordable housing. Mm-hmm.
Our tenancy history has been really strong in it. So when people get housed, the stability of their lives is really, it really makes a difference. And this type of housing for most of our tenants has been exactly what fit for them and what has worked. And we see that in the long-term tenancies that we have.
What did you want listeners or viewers to remember about your creation?
I think we want to show and educate the community about one way that we can successfully implement Housing First, and a way that Housing First has been implemented in Ottawa successfully with CMHA. And it's important with the toolkit that we showed and created something that was accessible to community organizations to share about the program, the findings, and also how it can be implemented at a larger scale.